Hello? You guys miss me? Probably not, yeah, I figured that much. Hello, my dear friends, my dear viewers. I know it sounds quite rich coming from a guy who left his YouTube channel open and dusting for about, I wanna say, 2 years? I don't know, let me check. I should have checked this before. Typical me. No, it was just 1 year. Okay, it was about the time Assassin's Creed Odyssey was coming out. Oh no, wait. It was 2 years. Oh god. It's oh god. It's gonna be 2 years in June this year. June 16, 2018 was my last video on the channel. Well, let me tell you, a lot has changed in that year and a half. And when I say a lot, like I mean a lot. If I don't know if you remember, if any of you are still watching this, if I even publish this, because I still don't know if this is gonna see the light of day. I'm recording this on my cell phone. I don't know if the quality is gonna get any better, but just by comparison, I would dare say it's gonna be a tiny bit better. I just hope the sound is okay. I should have also tested that before. Alas, this is me. You know how I do things, rather how I do not do things. So yeah, I was working by around that time. I was in a back office call center job, and I decided by a mixture of factors to return to university. And I'm sorry if you see the reflection of the screen on my glasses. I'll try. Okay, that's a little bit better. I decided through analysis of a series of factors, I decided to go back to university. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I have a degree in environmental health, and I decided to go to a language course. I went to the Faculty of Letters of Lisbon and to take a degree on languages, literatures, and cultures. Yes, they have everything and anything to do with one another. But yes, so I'm in the middle of my second year. Actually, just started yesterday classes. So today is my third day of class. I was supposed to be having a class, but luckily my teacher decided to drop this week. It's complicated. One of them was sick and they had to find her. But anyway, so yeah, I gone back to university from 2018 to 2019 was my first year, and now 1920 is my second year, and I'll finish it next year around probably, I want to say probably around June. I'll be done with it if everything goes right, which I hope it does. I'll be done by June next year. Why have I not come back? Well, it's hard to explain. If you guys remember, if any of you that followed me in the beginning are there, you know that I have a tendency to say a lot of things and put not many of those things in practice. It's a fault of mine, I admit. And after I got to university, as my first semester was a bit wonky because I got in a month after, so I had a lot of things to go through. I had like 3 tests 1 or 2 weeks after I got in, so there was a lot of things to pack in. Luckily, I didn't leave anything behind on that first semester. The second one is another talk, but we'll get there. So yeah, I was focused on that, and as it was a thing that I really had to do. It's not like it was my first degree where I could just lay easy a bit. I mean, I'm 25 years old. I know I'm still very much young compared to a lot of people, but time goes by, and if I stay out of the work market for a very long time, it'll be hard going back in and finding a stable, suitable job. So, if that is to be my objective, it depends on a lot of things, but if that's to be my objective, I can't exactly be joking with the situation. So, it was basically that why I decided to, let's put a stop on it. Let's put a pause, not a stop. Let's put a pause on it. Let's not try to put too much things on our plate, and let's go and see. But as time flew by, the go and see started to, yeah, you know how it is. I'm sure I'm not the only one with these types of problems. So yeah, 2019 rolled in. Something very bad happened at the beginning of 2019. Not just for me. I mean, not mainly for me, but mostly for my family, for my father and for my mother as well. Something very, very serious happened, and it just kept on rolling. The university was giving me a lot more work than I expected. The discrepancy between the first semester and the second semester was notable, and I ended up leaving one behind, but I'll do it this semester. It's okay. The year is different, so it can't go worse from there. So yeah, then there come the summer vacations, and there was a whole nother can of beans. There was also some problem. I found a job that didn't go well. TLDR. I just didn't do anything on summer break as well. I mean, I just didn't do anything. I did a lot of things. I got a job. I played a lot of video games. That's the one thing that keeps. That's the two things that keep on going. Video games galore and manga. I still follow everything I covered here on the channel. And yes, we've missed a lot on that. My last One Piece video I use One Piece as my last One Piece video, we were still on Whole Cake Island. We were on chapter 885. Nearly 100 chapters ago, I was still doing this. And curiously, my last Boku no Hero video was the end of the Overhaul Saga, which just happened in the anime. Nice. This is nice. Okay, it's just funny. My last two videos were Assassin's Creed theories, which is curious. Which is very curious now that I think about it, because I never really got back to the whole Assassin's Creed Odyssey shenanigans, but boy did that game disappoint, at least for me. And for a lot of other people, a lot of other YouTubers as well. Like, story-wise, Assassin's Creed Odyssey disappointed a lot. But that's a topic for another day. I might still come back to that, or I might not. We'll see. If they announce any Assassin's Creed recent in the coming weeks, I might think about coming back and do something on that. But going forward, didn't do anything on a summer break. Second year rolled in. It went fine. It went okay. It was not spectacular, but I did everything on university. But that was when the realization started to hit me. 2019 was not an easy year, as I said, for a multitude of factors. And it was one of those years when I got into a lot of, the internal thinking, the fortress of solitude kind of thinking, where you isolate yourself and it's bloody cold and my window's open, sorry. It's one of those moments where we all have that we just need to place ourselves within ourselves and think, what the hell do we want to do with this life we have? And I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been reminiscing about this project, because I don't know if you guys notice or if it's apparent, if I even do a good job at that, but I really enjoyed doing the videos. When I did them, I know I didn't do them in the best way possible, but Jesus, I loved doing them. And ever since I stopped, as I said, in June 2018, I've been meaning to come back, but it's just been harder and harder and harder. I recently changed PC. I went from a desktop I went from a laptop to a desktop. So now I have this big lump of steel and machinery here that cost me a small amount of money, not quite, but it's good for games, and I got a screen and everything. I just don't have a camera, hence why I'm doing this on the phone, and I can already see that the quality is a little bit better than, than the webcam from my laptop. Sorry about the lighting, that's still a problem that I will have to fix, but who knows. So yeah, I've been meaning to return to this, and it's been harder and harder as time goes on. And yesterday when I got home, my mom had a magazine that had an article about the Portuguese YouTubers, because if you remember, I'm Portuguese, and how they made buttloads of money and they get publicity deals and whatever. And my mom is in that phase of her life where when she just thinks that everything is that easy, and she just said, just contact their manager, see what he can do for you. And I was like, Mom, I don't do YouTube videos. I haven't done a YouTube video in I didn't even thought of a date because I was not sure of a date. So that got me thinking, and I put in my head, I have to do something. If I really want to do it, I have to try again. And this is my compromise here. I believe this is the only compromise I can get to right now. It is the compromise that I will try. I will not put myself in the compromise of covering everything I covered before. I was covering, but even that I left. Even that I dropped. I dropped the 7 Deadly Sins and I dropped The Promised Neverland. Even though those were very cool, but they were the ones that weren't even getting... I mean, none of my videos were getting a lot of views, but I've been rewatching some of them and I've been viewing the analytics, and funnily enough, my most viewed videos are Boku no Hero videos. The reviews slash reactions of the Boku no Hero. So I have like Boku no Hero 153, 148 views. The chapter of Night Eye's Death, 313 views. Whereas the One Piece ones, it's kind of fluctuating. I have one with 13 and another one with 78. And another one with 6, whereas The Promised Neverland would usually get between 0 and 5 views. So it was never... But it's funny to think, the Boku no Hero videos were some of my most successful. Funnily enough, because I created this channel with the intent of covering One Piece, because One Piece is after all my favorite manga. But it's funny because at the later stages of my channel, the views for One Piece dropped and the ones for Boku no Hero Academy raised. I don't know if that's because of the rise in popularity of Boku no Hero. That might be it. So yeah, this is fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get right back with the reviews, because now the chapters release on Sunday. I might do it because I have a free Monday morning, so I might be able to squeeze in a review, not a reaction, because I can't hold the chapter in for that long. Yeah, because the chapter moved from releasing on Friday to releasing on Sunday with the official. I mean, they still release earlier because there's fan translations, but the last one I read with the fan translation, and I ended up reading the official as well. But I've been trying to get on track with just reading just reading the official. So if any One Piece content is gonna come out of the manga, it's either gonna be Sunday or Monday. We'll have to wait and see. But going back, the only compromise I can do right now is the compromise that I will try. I will not shackle myself to do this every day. I have absolutely no possibility of doing so because, after all, I still have university to consider, a lot of things to do, texts to read, projects to hand in. So I will not shackle myself to do this every day. Weekly, it's the idea, or at least 2 a week. It depends. It depends on what I can do and how I can do it. So I would love to get back with theories, not just for manga or anime, but for games as well, because there's a lot of good games coming out this year, and I believe a lot more will be announced. As I said, we are expecting the announcement of a new Assassin's Creed. Watch Dogs Legion is also coming out. I quite enjoy the Watch Dogs games. The Watch Dogs 2 was kind of, but that's... My enjoyment is tied with another event in my life that may or may not be related to that. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is coming out. Yes, I've been waiting for that game for all eternity, really, and I've been following the game on GameFAQs, and Jesus Christ, the GameFAQs communities. If any of you out there is in the GameFAQs community, hi, I'm Hurricane Shadow on the GameFAQs community. You may not see me a lot there because the community is so toxic that it just doesn't give any happiness to comment because the community is so toxic sometimes. But it's fun to read the dishwashing that goes around in the One Piece Pirate Warriors message board. There was a lot of news yesterday with the online trailer, a lot of gameplay trailers. There was a lot of characters confirmed, both playable and NPCs. So yesterday was a good day for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 fans. That's another good game. I will want to do, I better say that this way. I will want to do something related to Pirate Warriors 4 in this channel. I am very sad that I wasn't able to start when the hype of Pirate Warriors 4, when the game was announced. I'm so sad I couldn't just getting back into YouTube with that, because it would have been very good for me. I would have enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of ideas for a lot of videos. I just didn't have the time, nor really the patience to, not the patience, the will, sometimes the will, because a lot of things were happening in university, in my home, enough excuses. So yeah, what's done, it's done. I might be able to do something when the game launches. We'll see. I'll have to analyze a lot of things and make a lot of math, considering the cachola that I'll have to invest. But we will see. But once again, this is the only guarantee that I can give you. It's the guarantee that I will try. I can do no more. As I said, I will not shackle myself to a daily production, not yet. 2 videos a week is probably gonna be the best, and it depends on the weeks. So yes, we'll see. If you're out there, if any of my 32 subscribers is there, hello, welcome back. I hope you still remember me. If you have me on your subscription box, that's good. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate you sticking around for this long. Like nearly 2 years and still being subscribed is not an easy feat. I wouldn't do it. I subscribed for other channels. I'm sorry, I'm just logging into this channel's account. Staying subscribed for this long to a channel that doesn't release any videos is commendable. It really is. I appreciate it truly from with all my heart. This might sound cringy but I don't care. I don't care how it sounds. I don't care how people interpret it. It's genuine. I am really happy. When I got hold of my channel again, because with the change of computer and whatnot, I lost the password, and it took me a while to even bring myself up to get it back. I went to search it with my other account, but I just couldn't find it. I thought YouTube had deleted my channel for some reason. It would be possible. It wouldn't be out of the realms of possibility. So luckily they didn't. I managed to find it, and thankfully I did, because that's why I'm here today. It's because I managed to find it, and I'm happy for it. And for all you guys who are here, I thank you. Honestly, I can't do more. I can't do more than that, than to thank you, because it's just is 32 people. These 32 people may not even be here anymore. They may have left YouTube and never touched on their accounts again, and I'm just here speaking for no one. But I don't want to believe that. I do not want to believe that. So yeah, thank you so much for just staying there. For just staying there, because it means a lot. It really means a lot to me that I can come back after this much time and still have people there, not have that little counter to zero, because it means I get to start from something, and it's not a spontaneous generation kind of thing. I can start from something, and it gives me hope that if anyone comments on this, if anyone just drops a like, even a dislike, I'll know that someone is there, and it'll pump me up to keep going. That's it for now. This video is already too long, and 23 minutes is quite a lot more than I expected to do, but I must be away, because I have to do the beds, I have to take care of the dishes before I leave for university. Grown-up things, yeah. So yeah, about just one final thing, and I promise this is the final thing. And if you're wondering what I'm messing with my hands, it's this. It's the cord and the plug from my new headset, and I'm just playing with it because I need to have something in my hands. It's either that or a pen. So one thing that I will want, and that must be done, is I want to change, if I can. Obviously I'll have to think about it, and then I'll have to see if it works. I want to change the name of the channel, because it's not how it's gonna go from then on. It's not gonna be just manga review. So it will be manga review, but not just that. If you remember, I did 3 Skyrim videos. Those were okay. I mean, considering they were comparable in views to a Promised Neverland video, but yeah, I will want to change the name of the channel. I don't know what for. If you're watching and you have any opinions, please do share them in the comment section down below. I say my goodbyes for now. Thank you so much if you're watching this, and welcome back. And welcome back to me, and let's make 2020 a good year. I don't want to say a great year, because there's some pretty messed up shit literally going on around the world that, geez, I don't even know where this is going, but Anyway, that's a topic for another day. Again, as I said, anything you want to say, anything you can say, please do so in the comment section down below. As I used to say and haven't said in quite a while, the comment section down below is yours to use and abuse, within reason, of course. So I say my goodbyes to you, and once again I say thank you to you all for sticking there. Bye bye.